And welcome back. The top-ranked wrestlers of Ethan put their perfect record on the line tonight. Tom Young's team was at Canastota trying to improve to 10-0, and we had a great game here early. Off the opening tap, Carly Gustafson spots up and takes the three and nails it. I love this gym. Look at the roof when you see it. It's just very intimate. James Strang's Hawks, they get off to a great start as well. Noelle Hofer scored 8 straight points, and the Hawks lead it by 1. Rustlers get a few threes the old-fashioned way. It's Maddie Miller going baseline and gets the foul as well, and then it's going to be Miller with the offensive rebound. She saves it to Cameron Logan, who gets the hoop and the harm, and Ethan's up by 4. Jason Christensen taking things in. His team plays at Briar Cliff on Wednesday. At the other end, though, Jordan Engbrecht with a great save to Mackenzie Kirby. Hawks are up by 4. But Tom Young's not worried because he's got Carly Gustafson on his side. She makes the steal, goes coast to coast, ends up with 32 points. And they go on to win. The Rustlers do. Your final score is 63-42, so they pulled away after a really close first quarter to improve to 10-0. Lennox, also ranked number 1 in 1A this week, is now 12-1 with a 61-42 win tonight. Winter and Flandreau Indian School victorious. It was Del Rapids St. Mary and Scotland winning tonight in girls hoops, along with Minneota. Wabae Summit over Sisseton, and South Border beat Eureka Battle. Lamar's over Esterville Lincoln. Bridgewater Emory also won in girls hoops, 76-32. On the guys' side, Clark Willow Lake improves to 9-0. They're ranked number 2 in Class B. Red Cloud wins by 6. It was Bridgewater Emory ranked number 3. They're 10-2 in Class B. Esteline Hendricks won tonight along with Minneota. Marty wins with 85 points. Alcester Hudson and Lamar is victorious. Girls gymnastics, Yankton wins that triangular. Jaden Robbins of O'Gorman was your all-around with a 33.75. And in girls hockey, Laverne and Minnesota River, a 2-2 tie in overtime. Well, Trayvon Evans got 1 scholarship offer coming out of junior college. That is amazing. He's taken that and become one of the best players ever to play for the USF Cougars. Zach Borg has more on our Carl's TV and Appliance Athlete of the Week.
He's had plenty of practice with introductions.
I remember when I was like 2 maybe or 3, my mom would come down and I had like a little basketball hoop downstairs, and I remember I would be hiding behind the closet and she would yell my name. It's like, and starting for, and then she'll say a team name, and then Trayvon Evans. I come running around the corner with my little Michael Jordan jersey on.
So it's no surprise that Trayvon Evans has plenty of theatrics on the court as well.
Evans for the win. Got it.
He's got a lot of guts. The bigger the situation, the more he wants the basketball. Even if it doesn't go right, he wants it again the next night.
That's what I live for. I love that moment. I love the shine, you know what I'm saying?
And that's helped make him one of the best players in Sioux Falls history, passing 1,000 career points in just 47 games, which makes it hard to believe that Evans came close to never playing in a college game at all.
To be honest, it was the only school that offered me out of JUCO, so I really ain't had no choice if I wanted to play basketball somewhere.
He played at a junior college where there were a lot of really good players on his team. He was injured a lot. I was asking Coach Kading at the time, like, what are we missing here? Because I'm watching him, and I think he's dynamite.
Sioux Falls' gain has come back to haunt every team in the NSIC in almost every conceivable way. Not only has Trayvon been the second leading scorer in the league, he's also been the Cougars' leader in assists.
He's so dynamic offensively, so he can do a little bit of everything, and he's gotten a lot better on the defensive end of the floor, too.
Though the lack of offers was motivation at first, Evans is thankful for the one place that gave him a shot at college basketball.
It's just been a fun experience for me, to be honest. One that I didn't even expect to happen, but I'm glad it did.
Something Trayvon shows with every shot he makes. Zach Borg, KDLT Sports.
When he's healthy, Kane Wasylenchuk is the best racquetball player in the world, and as evidenced by what we saw this weekend in the Lewis Pro-Am, he's healthy again. He missed last year's tournament with a knee injury, but Kane showed why in Sunday's singles title match that he's still the best in the world. He had already eliminated Rocky Carson in the semis on Saturday, and yesterday's opponent was Daniel De La Rosa. It was never close. Using his power forehand and great touch, Wasylenchuk dominated the match 15-4, 15-2, barely working up a sweat, and he was very glad to be back playing in a tournament that he really enjoys and also to be healthy.
when I'm healthy, I know exactly what I bring to the table. Obviously, I'm good friends with Mark Griffin, and it was actually more of a disappointment to not be here because I know how much he's done for this tournament and how much he's done for the sport, and he's a personal friend of mine, and so I think that was probably the hardest part about last year. But it's good to be back, and he made a joke last night. He said, maybe you'll get your title back tomorrow, and I said, well, technically I never lost it. I didn't lose, I just didn't show up.
He showed up this weekend. He is the most dominant player in any professional sport, individual-wise, in the world. How about the Wild tonight? Nice goal there by Eric Stahl against the Vegas Golden Knights. That actually put them ahead, and they go on to win. There it is. Backdoor, final score. They win it by the count of 4-2. They're 25-21-3. And that's sports. We'll all be right back.